Hey everybody, welcome back to Complete Trader Academy's daily review. Today is February 7, 2023. We'll hop right into it here. So today, wild day today, price came down, opened up, came down, gapped down a little bit, came down, then rallied up, all the way up, and then settled here. So we took out the previous day's low, previous day's high, and the previous day of that would have been Friday's high, and then settled there. So similar to what we were mentioning yesterday, what we're looking for, but they're holding this price on the bullish side. I believe they're gonna hold it until the end of this week, but at the same time, we're building a lot of liquidity up here, so I can see them still going on the bull side. I mean, as you can see here, low, 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 low. So they're holding as support as higher lows. We are making higher highs. So we have to stick with the narrative of, looking for buys. Sell and buys in the same day, pretty much. So you can see it. Here, I'm going to go to a, should I go to 30-minute first? So just so you can see here, as yesterday, we had this high that was left, and then we had these lows right here. So price opened up, didn't take out that high. Asia highs, and then these are London highs and London lows. Price came down, we woke up here. So this was a big giveaway. Once the price came down and got into this wick right here, generally almost 50%, and there was an imbalance in that wick. This was a good sign. Once the price broke above, came back and retraced, that was a good time to buy. You took that buy all the way to your first objective, which was here. And then your final objective would have been here technically. Barely touched it and missed it. So let me go into a smaller time frame before I do. But then price came back down when the news came out and they started speaking. And price came all the way back down below those opens, below those lows, and took out that low of the previous day. So really wild. I did not obviously catch this down move backwards because at that point it was just too much. I didn't care. I caught the nice little rally up here first, and then it gave me a reason to go back up. Because when you have speakers and you have these news, what they'll do is it'll chop for the first part of the day, and then later it'll start kicking up, and then the first move and the second move is not even the move, it's the last move. And it's, I mean, after years of seeing it, you'll start to notice the pattern. But let me go into a 5-minute here. So price opened up, came down, came back up, took out some highs here, came back down, got into this here. So then right in here, price rallied up, broke above that high, retraced into the imbalance in this candle. It's a retracement. Could even put a fib to it, but I don't. And stop loss underneath. You got to see it on the 1 minute. So it's going to be hard to see, but I'm going to try to show you. See this imbalance right there? Beautiful imbalance. Drag that over. Price got into it. Took the low out one more time for liquidity and then takes off. That's what you're looking for. My stop loss is always below the imbalance candle itself. Because if it's going any lower than that, then that's something I don't even want to be in. So this is, and as you see, this is happening every day. So price started to rally up. This was a lot of chop. It sucked at first, I ain't gonna lie. And then price started rallying up, holding support. We had some news come out at 12:40, was it? Yeah, and out of nowhere they that's another thing, they changed it was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be at 12 at first, but then they changed it at 12:40 for the news. So not a coincidence, but price came up, broke up, all right, and then came back down, got into this block here, and then held. So that was good. It didn't sink down. Price went up, took it to this here. I took 50% right here at that high, and then I took another 30% here. So I was out 80% there, because when it started doing this right here and breaking down, I was done. Price dramatically came down. I wasn't part of that at all. Wanted it to show its hand more, so it didn't know it was going to sink that much. But once it came down, took out those lows and took out that previous day low, and then it did this, well, some people call it double bottom, but see how it broke up and then came back into this block? Well, one more confirmation was another breakup, coming back into this imbalance sitting right there. The stop loss is always underneath that low, and sure enough took off beautifully, and then finally took out that high, because now we have that high as well, right? So you have the high right underneath here. So now you got that high coupled with it not hitting and completing the high. You see that little space right there? That's all it takes. So and then sure enough they purged right through it, and then totally completely done. 80% was here. So great day, and still stuck in this trade, but I don't really care where it goes. As far as this week goes, it's going to be very tricky. Again, we're holding on, right? It just looks like it's holding on, and it's going sideways. So yeah, we're in consolidation, but it's back and forth, ping pong in between these ranges right here. So I mean, what do I see tomorrow? I mean, I can see it either a couple things. I could see it either just pulling back to like that right there, that high of the previous day. Not today, but previous day's high. So pulling back and then rallying up to take this out. Or we're gonna kind of like, pull back a little bit, come up, and by the time of the end of the week with the news, and then finally coming down. Do I see it coming above here? I mean, honestly, man, I don't see how it can. I mean, they made it very clear about more rate hikes, so I just don't see the value of how it can be at 34,000 or higher in this year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this was January and we sank, right, all the way till October, and then October rallied and it was bullish for the fourth quarter, right? But I need to see something similar to this. I don't mean as it's extreme, but I do need to see price relive down here. With all this imbalance in price here, I do need to see it come here. I don't know if it's going to take three months. I don't know if it's going to take 6 months. I don't know, obviously. And anyone tells you that they know, they don't know. They don't know. But, I mean, in general, with what they're saying and what's going on, and all these companies losing jobs, and no one's investing, and people are pulling out, and I'm sorry, man, I'm just not buying it. I know we should start turning our way down to breaking out into these lows. All right, so look out for a spike up and then coming back down, and then now we got these two lows right here. Real nice. Obviously, this took out this low, but a lot of liquidity sitting right there. So it'll be interesting. We already came up here. We don't really need to go up, to be honest with you, but at the same time, they're so close. Why not, right? So we'll see. All right, I hope this helps. You guys take care, and God bless.